Hello, friends. This is Becky with Becky Budgets, just coming on here to do our budget for the last week of February. I wanted to go ahead and film this today, even though I'm in like vacation mode because I don't work tomorrow. But I hope that each and every one of you had a great weekend, and let's go ahead and get started. So this week we budget for my husband's paycheck, which is on February 23rd. We only expect to get his income. So I'll go ahead and put paycheck. I need to pay off my Barclay, which has the Dell principal on it, by the end of February in order to not incur any debt in March. I think it's March 15th, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to put a spot on here for what we're going to take out of our IRS. But I'm going to keep it blank this week because it's all contingent on what we put into our snowball. So I hope that makes sense. We'll have a better idea of what I'm taking out of the IRS return on Thursday. So my husband's paycheck we have at $650. Last week was a vacation week, so I'm expecting it to be close to this number because he didn't put any overtime in and he didn't work Friday. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a 0 for IRS right now since I don't know how much we're taking from it. And that gives us a total to work with of $650. Now the bills that are going to be due this week are the Chase Slate, which is due on the 27th. My husband's Amazon, also due on the 27th. And then the Apple phone, which is due on the 28th. The slate, we have budgeted for $93. The Amazon, we have for $17. And the Apple, we have for $57. When I add those values together, and I didn't have my calculator out, so let me move this over a little bit so we can see my calculator. 93 plus 17 plus 57 gives us a total of 167. And when we take 167 away from the 650, that's going to give us an overage of 483. Last week, we were able to fill the last 2 weeks in February. So this week, I'm going to go ahead and save for the first week of March since it's going to be a smaller paycheck. So we'll go ahead and put $100 there. And then we've met all of our other variable expenses. So when we pull that 100 down, that's going to leave us with a leftover of $383. I'll pull that up so you can see it. And then our leftover, moving on to sinking funds, is that $383. We are going to go ahead and fill our sinking funds. So medical is going to go ahead and get $25. Vet, household, car maintenance, and gifts will get $15 each. Vacation gets $5. The Microsoft renewal and the car registration are $3 apiece. And then the emergency fund gets $4 to round it all up to $100. One thing I can tell you is that our my car registration came in, and it is going to be $59. So that is within what we budgeted. They are doing something different this year where they will add you can add $29 to have access to all of the parks in Colorado, the wildlife parks in Colorado, for free. We are opting not to get that for my car because we usually don't take our car camping, but opting for it in my husband's truck, since that is what we take with us, so that we won't have to pay entrance fees to any of those parks or parking, which is a pretty good deal. When we take the 100 away from the 383, we're going to be left with $283. And when we pull that down, as you all know, I do these sections out of order. So we are going to go ahead and account for my husband's 52-week number 2, which is $26.50. And then a buffer of 50 cents, which is going to leave us with a total of $27 in our extra savings. When I take $27 away from the 283, that's going to leave us with $256 going into our snowball. So if we go ahead and pull down the 256, that should give us a zero-based budget. I do want to check my math. So we have a inflow total of $650 minus the $167 for our bills, $100 towards our variable expenses, $100 towards our sinking funds, $256 towards our snowball, and then $27 towards extra debt. And yes, that gets us to a zero-based budget. Taking a look at why I don't know how much we're going to get from I need to take out from our return, which we've only gotten the federal right now, which was about $1,220, and then we're expecting some from the state. So that's enough to cover whatever's left on that Barclay. I just want to kind of take a look to see how much we're expected to have in snowball for the end of February. So if we take $256 from this week, last week we were able to put $75. The week before that we put $1. And the week before that we put $23. So we are looking at, and I'm trying to take a look, we're looking at putting about $355 towards that. And our Barclay is currently sitting, and I'm kind of cheating because I'm looking at my debt tracker from my Erin Condren budgeting book, which is kind of my rough draft as to what goes in here. We have $772.59 left on that Dell principal, which means that we can expect to need to take out about $417.59 from the IRS return. But as you know, this number may change a little bit, which means that this snowball is going to change. I hope that makes sense, but it is something to kind of look forward to on Thursday. I will make sure to deposit the money that goes towards our snowball when I go and do our withdrawal from the bank for our cash stuffing, and then make that final payment on that Barclay on February 24th, which gives us enough time before March. Well, friends, I hope each and every one of you has an amazing week ahead. I will see you in a couple days with our cash stuffing, or not our cash stuffing, with our spending update, followed by our paycheck update, and then our cash stuffing. Take care, my friends, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me and for watching my content. Take care. Bye.